In the 2010s, the Golden State Warriors took the NBA world by storm. They destroyed the myth that you can't win with a jump shooting team, winning multiple championships and solidifying themselves as a dynasty. Even before the addition of Kevin Durant, the Warriors not only won the 2015 title, but they broke the regular season record for wins by winning 73 games, a record that was previously thought of as untouchable. But the Warriors were so brutally impacted by the 2019 NBA Finals that they missed the playoffs for the next 2 years. Kevin Durant tore his Achilles in the finals and left for the Brooklyn Nets that summer. Klay Thompson tore his ACL in the series and then tore his Achilles last year. This resulted in the Warriors being one of the worst teams in the league in the 2019-20 season and missing the playoffs last season. But so far this year, the Warriors look like the best team in the NBA. After defeating the Bulls, the Warriors are now a super impressive 11-1, which gives them the best record in the league. The Warriors' offense currently ranks second in the league in offensive efficiency, a nice jump from last year when the Warriors ranked 19th in offensive efficiency. The same motion offense that gave the Warriors a dynamic offense throughout their dynasty is making them elite today. The Warriors as a team do a great job of cutting, screen setting, and moving without the ball. It's clear when watching a Warriors game that the team plays extremely unselfishly and constantly swings the ball around, sacrificing good shots for great shots. This is reflected in the fact that the Warriors lead the entire league in assists at 29 per game. Once again, Steph Curry is having an amazing season. His numbers are down a bit from last year when he led the league in scoring, but that's largely thanks to the fact that the Warriors aren't as reliant on Steph this year thanks to the help he has on offense. But Steph is still playing at an MVP caliber level, including a 50-point game against the Hawks, 45 against the Clippers, and most recently, 40 against the Chicago Bulls. Steph Curry is one of the most offensively skilled players in the history of the league. For starters, he's insanely good at knocking down threes off the bounce. His step-back three-pointer is among the best in the league. Running him off the three-point line doesn't work because he's one of the best under-the-rim finishers. Try playing honest D on him, and Curry will use his handle to make you dance and get right to the basket or create space for a jump shot. He's flat out unguardable even against the league's best defenders. And the Warriors system enhances his offensive skills by having him come off screens for open looks. Even when defenders play him well, Curry is still unbothered and can make shots from deep with a hand in his face. When Steph isn't scoring, he's still generating offense with his passing ability. Steph is excellent at finding his teammates off his drive to the basket, whether it's a kick out to an open shooter or a dish to the big man inside. And he's also a brilliant passer out of double teams, which often leads to good looks for his teammates. Despite being 33, which is supposed to be past the player's prime, Steph is still a top 5 player. And after hitting 9 3-pointers against the Bulls, he's now the all-time leader in 3-pointers made. Steph, without a doubt, is an incredible offensive engine for the Warriors. Fortunately for the Warriors, Steph isn't the only shot creator in their offense. Third-year player Jordan Poole has really helped to take pressure off of Curry on the offensive end. So far, he's increased his scoring average to 17 points per game, up from 12 a game last year. Poole can flat out get buckets. He can shoot the three off the catch really well, or create a three-pointer for himself off the dribble. And he's added the ability to get by defenders and score at the basket. Overall, Poole has really stepped up as a nice offensive weapon next to Steph Curry in the backcourt. Wiggins has also been a big part of the Warriors' top-ranked offense. He recently had 35 points in a revenge game against his former team. Wiggins is one of the better slashers in the league, where his incredible athleticism allows him to rise over defenders for strong finishes at the rim. Cat learned this firsthand when he got baptized by Wiggins on this baseline drive to the rim. But Wiggins isn't just a slasher because he can also create for himself in the mid-range, and his outside shot has also become respectable. Wiggins often isn't as aggressive as he should be, but he's been great for the Warriors offense. He could be counted on for a reliable 17 points per game, while also being a threat to go off for 30 on any given night. We also can't forget about the contributions of Draymond Green. He's got a high basketball IQ, and he's super unselfish, so he's always willing to make the extra pass to find the open man. On the season, Draymond's 7 assists a game ranks 9th in the entire league. Draymond's passing ability makes him a key cog in the Warriors' offense. Another huge part of the Warriors' success on offense is their excellent three-point shooting. On the season, the Warriors rank 1st in three-pointers made and 4th in the league in three-point percentage at 37%. The players that the Warriors picked up have really contributed to the Warriors' elite three-point shooting. Bjelica is shooting an unreal 52% from 3, and Otto Porter Jr. is right behind him, knocking down 48% of his threes. The elite three-point shooting, the unselfish team-oriented play, and the MVP caliber play of Steph has led to the Warriors once again becoming a super elite offensive team. But while the offense has been great, the defense has been just as good. On the season, the Warriors ranked number 1 in the entire league in defensive efficiency, a remarkable number. The Warriors ranked 5th in defensive efficiency last year, so it isn't a shock that they ranked this high on defense. The Warriors' elite defense was on full display last night, holding a really good Chicago Bulls offense that averaged 110 points per game to just 93 points. DeRozan and Levine, who are the highest scoring duo in the league, looked pedestrian against the Warriors. The Dubs held them to a combined 41 points on just 46% shooting. Once the Warriors dialed up the defensive pressure in the second half, the game quickly went from an even match to a blowout in the Warriors' favor. Draymond Green could be on his way to earning his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award. As usual, he's been doing a great job of anchoring the Warriors' number 1 ranked defense. He's always making defensive plays, whether that's rotating over on the weak side for blocks, deflecting passes for steals and deflections, or locking up his man. Green is truly one of the best defenders the league has to offer. But it isn't just Draymond. Andrew Wiggins, who was known as a terrible defender in Minnesota, became a good defender in Golden State, and this year he's picked up where he's left off. Jordan Poole and Kevon Looney both get after it defensively, and Steph is primarily known for his offense, but he's also a good team defender in his own right. It would be criminal for me to not mention how good Gary Payton II has been on defense. Like his father, Payton is an outstanding defender. He's got good size at 6'3" with a 6'8" wingspan, and he's an incredible athlete. He's a physical on-ball defender that does a great job of bothering his opponents. And he's got quick hands, so get sloppy with your handle for a second, and he's taking it on the other end. Gary Payton II is a huge part of a Warriors defense that has been insanely good. Right now, the Warriors are an absolute juggernaut, and what's great about this team is that they aren't even at full strength yet. Klay Thompson, who's aiming for a return in December, still hasn't suited up yet. We still don't know how good he'll be after not playing for 2 years, but considering he's one of the best shooters in league history, I'm sure he'll still be a contributor upon his return. James Wiseman also needs to return from injury, so once they get fully healthy, this should make the Golden State Warriors even better on both ends. Anyway guys, that's going to be the end of the video. What do you think of the Warriors' hot start? Do you view them as legit championship contenders? Tell me in the comments. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed this and want to see more great content just like it. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.